Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Sammy J, Pixel 1 Kilowatt. Okay, so we're going to dig into a controversial subject here. We're doing that lately a lot, but again, we have to, you know, uh, be open and transparent with a couple of things in mind: humility and respect. So other people have different opinions. We respect that, and the humility that we don't know everything. We're on a learning. We're on a journey, and if you join this channel, you've seen my other videos there. So please join and subscribe to learn more about this journey and support this community. Okay, so this one is specifically about megapixels. Recently, Canon announced a new CMOS sensor with, I think, 410 million pixels or 410 megapixels. So let me put this in perspective for you. You have a camera, it's 45 megapixels or 26. This one is 410. So it's like 10 times more. Do we need that? Do we need that much? Anyway, join us for this controversial, exciting discussion, and let's learn more about this. Okay, we're back with you guys. All right, so as we know, Canon announced this new sensor with 410, megapixels. Do you need that much? So before we dig into this, let's explain what is a megapixel and what is resolution. I think those two sometimes they're misunderstood and they're crossed, and then it just doesn't make sense for people to understand us. So a megapixel, this refers to the total number of pixels in an image. For example, 1 megapixel equals 1 million pixel. Again, another example, you have a camera that's 12 megapixel camera. It have 12 million pixels in the picture. Okay, so 12 megapixel, it have 12 million dots in the picture. So we got the megapixels, we understand that, put it on the side. Resolution, you have a TV, you have an HD TV, you have a 4K TV. So what is resolution? A resolution, basically describes the dimensions of an image in terms of the number of pixels. For example, you got 920 by 1080, you hear that a lot. Means the image is 920 pixels wide and 1080 pixels tall. So you multiply, 980 times 1080, and you get the number of pixels. So I'm going to put another thing on the screen to show you, from the 1 megapixel all the way to, 40, 50, 60, etc. to show you, do you need that much? Will the picture quality get better as you go up? I'm going to just sum it up for you. No, you don't need that much. And if you don't agree with me, put your comments in the description here. And Canon is announcing this 410 megapixel. 410. It just doesn't make sense. All right. As you can see on the picture, it shows you the size of the megapixels. And if you want to print something, long story short, even with 16 megapixel, you can print, 11 by 17. Frankly, the sweet spot is 26. Plus, I'm going to put pictures toward the end of the video showing you a low, like a 12 megapixel versus the 45. I have a 45 megapixel camera, and I have an older one, so I'm going to show you both between single digit and double digit to see. Do you see any difference? I don't see any difference. If you're using a mobile device, it just doesn't matter. You don't see any difference, guaranteed. If you're printing, yes, you're going to see a difference. But if you have a 26 megapixel camera, you can print even the large size, 11 by 17, and with the 410, and you can print, you're not going to see. The 410 comes in if you bring a big poster like you see on the highway, you see a huge poster. Yes, you're going to need that. But how many people need that? If you have a camera over 45 megapixel, it's an overkill. I can tell you this right now. And then you're going to need more memory cards, a bigger memory cards, and it's going to be slow bringing information back and forth. This part of just, the megapixel race. And share your thoughts. What do you think? I think it is. We started with 1, 2, and now we're like 410. And I don't know, put the 35 millimeter camera picture scan versus 45 megapixel. You can't tell the difference sometimes. Share your thoughts. What do you think? I think it's crazy. I think it's unnecessary. The 410, maybe on the commercial side, yes, you need that. But on the, for the average consumer, 45s is it. I think even the R1 camera, I mean, you've seen some of the commercial heavy duty Canons and Nikons, all that, they're in the 20s, 26, 24, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but because when you're going to click and you're going to take like 40 or 20 or 60, pictures per second, not per minute, per second, you want the camera to be snappy. If it's heavy on the megapixels, it's gonna do 8 or 9. Again, this is just hot off the press. Maybe years from now, somebody watching this video and they have a 800 megapixel camera, they're gonna laugh at us. But I don't think it's necessary. It's an overkill. 100% overkill. If you disagree with me, put your comments in here. If you have a camera that's in the 20s, are you happy with it? Are you print? I don't remember printing 11 by 17. Most of the prints I do is 4 by 6, 4-inch by 6, sometimes 5 by 7. But if they want to fit in the album, it's all 4 by 6. So anything over 26, I think it's overkill. Put your comments, suggestions, or do you agree with that? Let us know. This is part of the community discussion. Okay, so I'll put some pictures here to end and tell me what you think.